greatest show on earth. Wendy Williams Experience.
Everybody needs some.
Should I leave? Like, is that selfish to my son?
Come get some.
Let me tell you, Wendy, it's really a trouble with a dude.
Advice out.
I'm having a problem with my fiance and his family.
I was in a relationship with this girl for like 18 months. She told me the relationship meant nothing.
Always drama.
Call Wendy right now. 1-866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy at 866-WENDY-FAX.
Wendy, can you give me advice on plastic surgery? Hey, everybody. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. It's Advice Hour. And before we dip to the telephones, I want to give you a few rules in regifting. Rules as I see it, you know. Because you know I love to regift. It's coming to that time of the year where many of you will be not going out and purchasing gifts for people that you care about, but simply going to the back of your closet and repackaging that candle or that picture frame and giving it to somebody else. And I'm all for regifting. There are a few rules. Number one, don't regift to somebody who's in the same circle where you got the original gift. Arthur, you did this last year. Something was given to you, and you gifted it to Elisa.
Yeah.
And then she asked you if you regifted, and you lied and said no.
I lied to her.
It became a big deal. I remember it well.
Yeah.
You also regifted me something last year. While I understand the whole regifting thing, we're going to set some ground rules for this regifting. Okay. First of all, do it openly. There's nothing wrong with saying, I got this. I mean, if you have to, if your back is against the wall. I got this 6 months ago, and I never wore it, and I thought this would be perfect for you. And have it wrapped up festive. Merry Christmas. Or, my mother gave this to me, and I feel terrible about returning it, but I think you'd really love it. Here you go. Be open. Be open. Number 2 or 3, it's best art. This is for you.
Okay.
Which is an addendum to number 1. If you venture outside the circle, the Godiva chocolate that you gave to Elisa, you should have actually given it to somebody outside of our cipher. You see what I'm saying? They would appreciate it much more, and they would think that you went out. That was like a $75 box of chocolates, I know.
Yeah.
But you wasted it on Elisa because Elisa knew that it was regifted, so you didn't get the wow factor, you know.
And she later regifted it to somebody
And
else.
she regifted it to somebody else. But she did the right thing because she regifted outside the circle. And I know what you gave me last year. You regifted me a bottle of champagne that you and Dave stole from my champagne cooler anyway. Yeah, they stole from me and regifted it to me.
What happened again? I know what to get you this year. We already talked about it last week.
What'd I say? I forgot.
Good.
Okay. The next thing is update the gift by adding something. Another damn picture frame, which only cost $7 at Marshall's, that was actually given to you by your sister, but you hate it, so you're regifting it to one of your friends. Here's how you update it. Put a picture of you and your friend in it. You see what I'm saying? Update it. Seize every opportunity to regift this holiday time of the year. Why not? You go places where a gift isn't required, and you have something nice. You go over your... Artie, I come to your house for the holidays. Miss Gladys is there.
Oh.
Miss Gladys, it's so wonderful to see you. Here's a little token, just a little token. In the meantime, it's all those dumb candles that I get all year round. I'm not a candle burner.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And here's the last and possibly best thing with regifting. If you absolutely hate something, bring your worst gift party. Everybody brings the stuff that they don't want, whether it's throughout the year or just the holidays. Wrap it up nice, drop it in the bin at the front door. Everybody take a number, and somewhere after too much Hennessy, or whatever, then
it'll be fun.
Yeah, sure. Listen, this comes from the queen of regifting. I got a closet full of regiftation going on at home. Candles and All kind of what's it doing. Mrs. Lopez gets a bouquet of flowers once a week. Yeah, people send flowers up here. I enjoy them for a moment, but then I take them home to Mrs. Lopez and I regift her. I wrap them up nicely, say, oh, you do, como esta? You're doing such a great job. And oh, Mrs. Wendy, she loves it. Let's go to the telephone. Let me see. Now, on line 2, Mika is in East Orange, and she wants to break up with a friend. So let's talk to her. Hi, Tamika. Hi, Mika.
How are you, Wendy? What's up?
Good. Okay, so Mika's 29, everybody. Tell us about your friendship breakup.
All right. So I frequent a club often that your station supports. So a few times one of my friends used to be like, oh, okay, take me, whatever, take me. I don't have a problem with that, being that I usually go to clubs by myself just in case I want to leave with a jump off or something.
Right.
Well, before we went into the club, Wendy, I pulled her to the side. I'm like, listen, I'm going to show you the 2 places I be in the club. So if you're looking for me and I'm not there on the floor, I'm going to be standing in only these 2 places because just in case something, jump off in the club, I need to be in the exit. Like, I'm like you in that aspect.
You're right. When shots ring out, you want to be safe.
Right. Well, we were dancing one time, and I said, okay, I'm going to go do my thing, whatever. So she kept getting a little agitated because when we were dancing in the reggae room, guys were just dancing with me. And I mean, they were dancing with her too, but they were dancing with me.
Right.
So then she was saying to me, well, I have to go to the bathroom. So I'm looking at her like, do your thing, Mom. Go ahead. She wanted me to walk with her to the bathroom. Yeah. Wendy, let me tell you, how people have pet peeves? This sounds like the craziest thing. Why do 5 to 6 girls go to the bathroom if one has to go? I'm not going to go to the bathroom and listen to you urinate if I don't have to go. Just go.
Yeah.
We got to the hugest argument about that, and I just wanted to tell her that I think it's best that we just not stay friends. Because
so wait, you guys are breaking up a friendship over a bathroom visit? It's got to be deeper than that.
Because she felt that I should have walked with her to the bathroom. I don't do that. I don't do that.
Well, here's the thing, and I'm shocked that such an astute woman like yourself, you go to the club, you survey the exits, you only stand at 2 spots because if the shots ring out, you want to be out. Girls get jumped in the bathroom.
Well, listen. Girls get jumped
everywhere.
Who come to the club with drama.
Okay.
If you're going to the bathroom, listen, I go to this club frequently. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm one of these people that listen to the radio, and if I hear there's a party going on in somewhere, Queens, whatever, I'm down for it.
Okay.
I'm not going to say never. Maybe once I've had a problem in a club, but it never got to a fight. I'm the type of chick, if a girl's supposed to drink with me by mistake, whatever. I'm like,
how long have you been friends with her?
It's been a few years.
So how about she's not your club friend? You just
No, I just I could do without. I just feel like for the next friend that she get, I don't like tag along. Nobody likes to tag along. Have enough self-confidence to do things.
Got you.
Right. I just don't. I just wanted her to have a clear understanding because she listens to your show.
I know.
It's not personal, but I'm not going to diss my men for a female. I'm not going to do it.
I got you. Okay.
It's the purpose why you go to the club. I don't go to the club so I could just
Okay. So then the friendship is over. I wish you well.
Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye. Okay, let's go to line 6. Cheryl had a bad experience at the doctor. She's 31. Hi, Cheryl.
Hello. Hi.
Good. What doctor was this on your team?
Can I call his name on the radio?
Well, no. Just tell me what kind of doctor.
He was a gynecologist, OBGYN.
Oh. Okay. What happened?
Okay, what happened is he's been my doctor for like 2-3 years, and I let him be aware that I wasn't able to get pregnant, and he said he could help me get pregnant. And I'm 31 years old, so I'm trying to have a baby. And he referred me to do a HSG, which is a salpingogram, where they make 2 incisions in your lower abdomen and look inside of you where they could see your ovaries, tubes, and everything to see what the problem was. Now, he didn't refer me to do a dye test because a dye test would prove, to see if I have blocked tubes or anything.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and he didn't do that. He just referred me to do the surgery because he wanted to get the money from my insurance because I have very good insurance.
Gotcha.
So he did what was in his best interest, where he would make the most money because the dye test, he would make so much money.
Right.
When he did the test on me, he said that he saw it was a 1-day procedure, went in the hospital, and I came home the same day. He said he saw where I had a blocked tube, and he would be able to fix it for me. So he scheduled another surgery for me, which I gave him the go-ahead to schedule the surgery because he told me he would be able to fix the problem. It was only a blocked tube.
Okay, so what's your actual question to me, Cheryl?
It's been 1 year since the surgery, and he told me it was successful, and I have been able to get pregnant.
Have you even?
So
have you?
I want to know if I should, pursue legal actions against him, or if I could.
No. I think what you should do is you should have a long time ago gotten a second opinion once you had skepticism about him.
I did go to another doctor, but after he did the surgery on me, I did go to another doctor for second opinion to see if my tube was clear, and the doctor said no, because this doctor did a dye test, and the dye test proved that my tube was still blocked. Still blocked.
So then in that case, Sue, so you left out the most important thing. He did an operation on you that he said was successful but wasn't successful.
Yeah.
So then what you need to do is you need to file a lawsuit against him. And hopefully you have somebody close to you. Are you married, or are you in love, or
I'm married.
Okay. Hopefully your husband can handle the bulk of the lawsuit while you try to handle the most important thing to you, which is getting pregnant.
But what he also did, he told me my insurance wouldn't cover it, and then when I called Blue Cross, they told me that they already paid him $4,000.
Whose fault is this? I mean, I hate to say it, but Cheryl, whose fault is this? I mean, his fault for being a bad doctor, and God knows, and I love the DR period, but there's a lot of you out there that you take advantage of people, like you took advantage of this woman. But you should have checked and double-checked. Cheryl?
No, you know what? He assured me. I've been going to him so long, and I had
Damn him.
I've been going to him, and he really assured me that he would be able to
sue him because you have a lawsuit. You got to get yourself an attorney.
Yeah.
All right. You got a lawsuit on one hand. On the other hand, you also don't want to put off the whole baby process because you want that. So
yeah, but if I get pregnant now, it's gonna look as if what he did.
If you get pregnant now, it'll be bigger than a lawsuit and any of the money you can bring. It'll be the biggest blessing that you and your husband could ever get in your lives. You've got to pick and choose what you want. Hell, when I was pregnant, I went to this day spa in Philadelphia. The place put a damn. Get over here, Girl Fridays. Look at Miss Wendy's forehead. I want you to see something.
Wow.
So I go to this place downtown Philadelphia because I'm trying to luxuriate after having one miscarriage after the other, right? Look at Miss Wendy's forehead. Do you see that? Do you see that? This hole right here? That'll never go away. That's an ooze hole from an acid peel I used to get every single damn day. When I found out I was pregnant and I had this acid peel mark, come here. Look, do you see the acid peel mark right here? Do you know that was scabby and oozy for weeks afterwards? Because my skin was just purging and purging and purging. Then I found out I was pregnant. I could have sued the daylights out of this place. And I was on the radio on Power 99 and could have won. But you want to know what? I couldn't take the stress because I needed to have the baby. You understand? And now I have the baby and I still have the ooze hole. But sometimes you just got to say, oh, well, what is the trade-off? So I really don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry for raising my voice, but I was in a situation where I could have launched a lawsuit and won during the time that I was pregnant. And thank God the baby came to fruition. And, you're going to have to pick and choose. What do you want? Do you want to pursue having a baby, or do you want to pursue what's right regarding this doctor wronging you?
Well, I want to have my baby, but at the same time, because what he did to me, I want him to be punished for what he did to me, because he took advantage of my situation.
So, Whitney, is there drug use at this present time?
Who are you talking to?
To you, Whitney. You.
No, you're not talking to me. I'm a mother. Only my mother has privy to that information. You talk to your child about that. Don't ask me no questions like I'm a child. Don't ask me like I'm a child, because I'm not a child, Wendy.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
It's just about that time of year. Time for another party. A WBLS party with a purpose. Last year, Fantasia, John Legend, Keith Sweat, and Brian McKnight sold out weeks before the event, causing many to be left in the cold. Don't let that happen to you. This year will be even bigger and better. We'll begin with a full holiday buffet. Then Chuck Chillout gets the party started with your favorite WBLS personalities.
Hey, I'm Steve Harvey.
Okay, everybody, hi, it's me, Wendy Williams.
This is Champagne.
Rude boy David Levy rocking you and popping you. And this is Mark Jordan. Then get ready when Jaheim hits the stage.
Yo, what's up? This your boy Jaheim. It's gonna be a party, y'all.
And Donnell Jones.
Hey, what's up? This is Donnell Jones.
Along with Jamie.
Hold up. You can't say that just yet.
You want
Just let them know when and where it's gonna be. They already know the entertainment's gonna be back.
Mark your calendar for Saturday night, December 17th. It all goes down to the Broadway Ballroom of the Marriott Marquis Midtown.
Oh, you doing it like that, huh?
That's right, the Marriott. Tickets available now at all Ticketmaster locations.
Proceeds to benefit Safe Horizons and Day One, putting an end to domestic violence.
The WBLS Christmas Party with a Purpose 2005 is brought to you by our friends at the New York Department of Health, urging all New Yorkers to get their flu shots by logging on to nyc.gov.com to find convenient flu shot locations.
It's a party with a purpose.
With 107.5 WBLS.
I'm sorry I got mad with that lady, but it's kind of like I just feel, and she apparently has issues, physically getting pregnant and stuff. So you have to choose what's important. I mean, running back to court and fighting a lawsuit is great stress, and maybe the stress from that, if she ever got pregnant during that time, would force her to miscarry. She says if she got pregnant, she would mess up her lawsuit. But, you got to pick and choose in life. What's really important to you?
Prioritize.
Yeah. Anyway, it's still Advice Hour on the show. And line 3, Kevin, I hope he's still there. Kevin's from Baltimore. Hi, Kev.
Hey, how are you doing?
And he's 28 years old, and he's coming out to a friend through email.
Hello?
Do tell, Kevin. Hello.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good.
I'm calling because I came out to a friend a while ago, actually 2 friends of mine, via email, and I was telling them that, I am a gay male. One of my friends emailed me back and said, hey, I don't care, you're my friend, I love you, blah, blah, blah. But the other friend has not responded, and this was like 2 months ago.
Okay.
Now, since then, I've seen him, we've hung out, he still interacts with me, but I want to know how I can go about saying, hey, what about the email I sent you? Are you going to respond to it? Are you going to say something to me? Now, in passing, I've heard other rumors about him messing with men as well. But I'm just like it's kind of blowing me because I don't understand why he hasn't.
I got it. All right. And you tell me how this sounds. Next time you hang out with him, hey, man, I just want to be sure you got my email and that everything's okay. Hey, everything's fine, man. Then you go on about your activity. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
Don't elaborate, because I was going to say, well, maybe he has sexuality issues himself, or maybe he's just choosing not to believe. He'll have two-way dialogue for you when he's ready, just like you came out when you were ready. You know what I mean?
Right.
But just to be sure he got the email. Art, you think that sounds cool? Hey, man, did you get the email?
Yeah, let's ask him.
Everything's cool? Yeah. All right. Okay. By the way, it's your turn, and then you continue bowling or whatever it is that you all are doing.
All right, cool.
Yeah, and don't mention his issues or anything. If he has something to say, he'll say it in his own time. In the meantime, I'm sure you're glad that you're starting a new year absolutely free.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
well,
right.
Maybe I'll do it like that then.
Yeah, Cav.
All right.
All right. Take care.
You too.
Bye-bye. And how you doing? Alicia is on line 1, and she's from West Philly, and she's dealing with a domestic relationship. She's young. She's 20. What kind of domestic relationship are you having, Alicia? Hello?
Well, I met this guy, last May.
Okay.
He told me he couldn't have kids. I know I fell for the oldest line.
At 20?
Yeah.
You're asking. Okay.
But he told me he was 28, but later on I found out that he was really 40. Ooh. That's how much of a liar he is.
No, that's how good he looks. Oh, I mean, yeah, he is a liar.
So 8 months pass by, I get pregnant.
Yes, because for 8 months you've been having sex with him with no condom.
Yeah.
And only because he told you that he can't have kids.
Yeah.
But you trusted him from the gate that he was not HIV positive.
I asked him about all that, and he told me he got tested and everything else. And I had just recently been tested, and I got tested the whole time
Okay.
I was dealing with him. And he was the only person I was sleeping with.
Okay.
So I get pregnant. I tell him I'm pregnant. No, first my mom tells me I'm pregnant. I go get tested. She says I'm pregnant.
Wait a minute. How does your mom tell you? She sees it in your eyes like a mother does, right?
Yes.
Ooh, how far along were you when your mother saw it?
I wasn't even a 4 month pregnant before she told me I was pregnant.
Now, what were you doing to make her say that?
Nothing.
Yes, you were. Come on.
I wasn't sick or nothing until after I found out I was pregnant.
No.
She said my hips was spreading.
That's what I'm asking you. Wow, hips spreading.
So then I tell him I'm pregnant. He was like, all right, you know what you got to do. You got to get an abortion.
Okay.
I tell him I can't get one. He says, well, it's not my baby. 3 months pass by. He tells me, I want to see you this and that. I want to see how big you got. I don't want nobody else having sex with you this and that. I told him, well, you don't have to worry about that because the doctor said I can't have sex anyway because I'm having complications through my whole entire pregnancy.
Gotcha.
I didn't hear nothing from him after that. During the whole entire pregnancy, I'm almost losing the baby. I'm in and out of the emergency room.
Right.
I couldn't work the whole time I was pregnant, so I have no money coming in.
Right.
I'm constantly calling him, letting him know what's going on with the baby, getting him updates. He's not doing nothing. He's not saying nothing, but all right.
At what point during this did you find out that he was 40 and no doubt married?
After I found out he was 40, like a month before I got pregnant.
Okay, but you continued to sleep with him?
I already did it. I might as well keep going. That's how I saw it.
Okay. And so now, is he married?
I'm just now finding out that he might be married from somebody that knows him.
And how many kids might this man have other than yours?
I think about 3.
All by his wife, or
No.
Spread
different
around.
mothers.
Okay.
But he's not doing nothing for the baby. I called him the day after I had her. So if you want to see the baby, you can see him. I left a message on his answering machine because he never answered the phone when I picked up.
How far along are you now?
I had the baby.
Oh, how old?
She'll be 4 months.
Oh.
And she's a beautiful girl. I had her a month early. I had preeclampsia. I had bleeding behind the placenta. I almost lost my baby on so many occasions. I had to fight to keep my child here alive. I had to get shots 4 times a week until I was 5 months pregnant.
And such a young girl,
I went through a lot in order to keep my child alive.
So where are you guys living? You live with your mom?
Yes, I live with my mom. I have to live with my mom. I mean,
what's your mom? How's your mom cooperating with you being a new mom?
She's her first time grandmother, so she's like, as long as you graduated, I don't care.
Yeah. Now, so this man wants nothing to do with you.
No, and I want him to take a fraternity test. Now, when I first got pregnant, he told me I'll take a fraternity test, but he changed his cell phone number. He moved and everything else.
Of course, because you're going to blow up his spot. You know he's married with a house on the main line.
I don't care about your wife. She ain't got to know nothing. All you got to do, all I want you to do is take care of your child. If you're not going to take care of physically, do it financially. And his name Julian Mooney. Yes, I'm putting you out on blast. Oh! Yes, I am. You live around Penrose, Kansas area. Stop! With tents and words. I told you I'm not one to be played with. I'm not one of these little girls. I will hurt you. Any means necessary. And you lucky I don't know your address because I got brothers looking out for you.
God, this was all so calm.
Like, I'm one to be played with. I may be a young girl, but I'm not one to be played with.
Yeah, bipolar right there.
Put her on hold for a moment.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hold on, honey. Little does she know we're only speaking to New York local. They will never find out about this in Philly. Thank God. Because homegirl was out of nowhere about to just blow up the spot. Tri-state, this is between us. Homegirl doesn't understand. Julian Moody will never find out. Even though it sounds like he needs to.
Maybe on the best of.
Damn. Wait, bring her back up. Hey, young girl.
Hey.
So anyway, all right. So what's your question to me?
I want to know how I can be able to find his new address. Now, I gave the information to his old address to domestic relations. They're talking about they can't find him. I just think they're being lazy and they don't want to do their job.
Yeah, they are. I mean, if you really want to find somebody, you hire yourself a PI.
Can I bill? Can I give domestic relations the bill later? Because it's going to cost me a couple of dollars.
No, a private eye is that's what you would pay.
Okay.
So unfortunately, if it's something like that, then this is what you do. You have any family members that are cops?
No, but my mom knows the cop.
Why don't you do you drive?
He got arrested, but they said they would have to know his number or whatever in order to find out all his.
But you said you have his address, right?
I have his old address. He moved since then, and he probably moved again.
Damn. Call the cops. I mean, ask your cop friend. Ask your mom's cop friend. I really don't know what to tell you because you're working. Your money's well served other places like Pampers and whatnot, and hiring a PI is, while it's important to get your child support. Another important thing, probably the most important thing, is that you've learned a lesson from this.
Oh, yes. I'm not dealing with nobody.
No, you'll have to deal with somebody eventually.
Yeah, I'm going to deal with somebody, but it's when you got to have job benefits. And
you got to have birth control and a condom.
Oh. Yeah, birth control. I'm on it now.
Right. That's more important than a job and benefits and whatnot. I mean, a birth control and, like that. I would say... Go up to the old place. Hell, you were gangster on the radio. Roll up to Spot. Talk about. Does he still live here?
He lives over in another area. I don't know the address. If I did, I would go up there.
Lamp in the cut and figure. I mean, you and your girl.
Yeah, my sister.
There you go. Is she bigger than you? Is she bigger than you?
My sister, she know him too. But we just don't know where he lives at now.
Perfect.
That's the thing.
Perfect. Nothing like a mean sister who's going to help you out.
She stay and fight.
Yep. There you go. That's the one. Take your sister. Borrow somebody's car. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Leave the baby at home.
Yeah. I've been trying to get down Philly, but my mom won't let me go down there. She said she don't want me to get arrested.
I understand that because she doesn't want to be home with the baby while you're in jail.
Yeah, she don't want me to take the baby down there.
Exactly. Please don't do that.
I wouldn't do that. I would just... I have a temper.
Alicia, I hear Alicia. Just something else, boy. A real spitfire. Well,
I don't get that way unless somebody makes me that way.
I understand. I understand. All right, Alicia, I wish you well with the baby and with the search of your baby's father.
Thank you.
All right. You take care, honey.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
How you follow that one?
You don't. You just continue with the commercials, you play a nice song, and you come back with Advice Hour. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. It is what it is until 7 p.m. on 107.5 WBLS.
What's up, y'all? This is Vivian Green. How you doing?
We are rolling through Advice Hour here on the show. And I've just been notified that Blair Underwood is here. And as many of you know, because I've told you, we're still waiting for most of the furniture to, come in for our new pink office. In the meantime, we've literally got no place to sit, our guests. So from what I, here at the radio station, we've got this couch that sits in the middle of everybody walking by and stuff. And so... Nicole, Blair Underwood is sitting on this couch, and people are walking by and saying, "Hey, Blair," and then keep walking from back and forth from the bathroom, the copy machine, and he's just sitting out there. Damn, it is what it is. It is what it is. Hey, Jewel, she's a new intern too. Blair Underwood's just sitting in the middle of the radio station, and people are walking by and saying, "Hey, Blair." Wow. It is what it is. We know how to treat you like a star up here, boy. Damn. Sorry, Blair. The pink room is just a mess. I mean, once it gets organized, then we'll have someplace nice and we will order people liquor. Do you want, coffee, or what do you want to drink? But right now, he's sitting in the middle of nowhere. People walking by. Hey, Blair. Hey, Blair. Hey, Blair. Let's go to the telephone. It's Advice Hour.
Line 3.
Hey. Oh, what? Wait, where's my... line 3. Oh. Hello?
Yeah, Wendy.
Hi, they didn't put you on the computer. Who are you? What are you calling about?
What's up? I'm Charlie. I wanted to say something about that girl that called saying her baby father might be in Philly.
Yes.
I just, I know how that is. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of shorties that don't know who their baby father is. I mean, I just wanted to, probably leave my number, talk to shorty, let her know I'm out here, Now,
is that you? You're a go-to man? You seek out women like this? Because I could tell you they're probably very vulnerable, right?
Well, I mean, I'm saying I got a real sensitive heart. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm kind of like that around the way. You know what I mean? I'm not no gigolo or not like that, but I feel sorry for him.
You are the emotional cleanup man.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Charlie.
Tally. All right, Tally.
Yeah. Charlie Brown. That's my name.
Charlie or Tally?
Charlie. C-H-A-L-I Brown.
Where are you from, Charlie?
Last name?
I'm from Franklin, New Jersey.
All right. Nice to speak with you, Charlie.
Yeah, same. Yeah, Wendy, I want to ask you. One more thing.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. Now this ain't for me. This my boy. You know what I'm saying? I told her it ain't really my boy, but I told him it was kind of how you doing. But he, got a professional from this tranny, but he didn't know it was a tranny till afterwards. I mean, he ain't going into detail, but does that make him? How you doing?
No.
Okay. All right.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Did he enjoy it?
Yeah. I mean, I'm saying from what he told me.
Did he revisit? Did he revisit this tranny afterwards?
Oh, I don't know. I ain't asking that. I ain't going.
At what point during the professional did he discover that it was a tranny?
When he said when he called him the next day, and the Chinese said he was about to, blow his mind, and what I'm saying, he said the only way you can blow my mind is telling me you a dude. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow.
And the dude was like, well,
tell your friend that doesn't make him gay.
Okay. All right. What?
Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
All right, sir.
It doesn't make him gay, does it, Arthur?
Not at all. I love trannies.
Laura's on line 5, and her boyfriend wants to propose to her. I could not imagine what kind of problem there is with that, Laura.
Yes, we've been together for 8 years, and he wants me to propose to him because he doesn't think I'm serious about marrying him. So he doesn't want to propose to me because he thinks I'm going to say no.
Laura, hold out for this man to propose to you.
Huh?
Hold out for him to propose to you. I don't understand. It's like games. And how old are you?
I'm 24.
Oh, well, see, this is the difference in 5 years makes. You see what I'm saying? If she was going to say she's, 34, they've been together for 5 years. There's a certain degree of maturity going. How old is your boyfriend?
He's 26.
Okay. 5 years. You have children? Do you live together?
No, not yet. Yes, we have a child. He's 2.
Okay. And you live together?
No, not yet.
But you have a child together?
Yes.
You wait for this man to propose to you.
Okay.
And unfortunately, because you've had your child first, there's some people who would say that lessens the possibilities. But are you guys in love?
Yes, we are.
And are you asking for a ring that is way, way beyond what he can do for you?
No, I'm not.
Are you being impossible with your demands?
No, not at all.
And then you wait for that man to ask you to marry him. Because actually, you know what? It doesn't even matter at this particular point because you already have a child. Why don't you ask him to marry you? You all get married. Yeah. Your first big fight you have, he's going to tell you, I didn't want to marry you anyway. I just did it because you asked me.
Wow.
But that won't hurt so badly because you already have a child anyway. So you all are joined at the hip no matter what. So ask him to marry you. Set the date. Go to City Hall. Don't spend money on a big flashy wedding. And get married.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. I love you too. All right, we're going to line 1. Hello.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, my name is Jennifer. How are you?
Hey, Jen, what's the deal?
Okay, the deal is, how can I put it out?
Molestation.
Make it real quick.
Molestation.
All right. When I was younger, I was raised by my aunt.
Okay.
Okay, and she married this dude who seemed to be like a father to me.
Okay.
Okay, and he took it for granted. He would do little things like come sit on his lap and
How old were you? How old were you, Jen?
At that time, I was like 12. Yeah. Okay. And I had issues with my mom. Okay, so I didn't want to go back home. So he would do little things like touch or whatever and say, if you say anything, you're going to have to go back home with your mom.
Well, I don't understand. I thought you said this was your stepfather.
No, he wasn't my stepfather.
Who is this man?
I said he was like he was like a father to me.
Okay.
My aunt was like a mother.
Okay, so you were over at your aunt's house.
Right.
And this would all go down, and then you'd be able to stay there for a period of days.
No, I lived there. I was raised by her.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay?
I'm sorry, yes.
Okay, and he would say, like, if you say anything, then you're gonna have to go back with your mom. And I really didn't want to go back with my mom.
All right, we have about 1 minute on this break.
Oh, shoot. Okay. But anyhow, to make a long story short, it progressed to other things.
Yeah.
Okay, and I never said anything. Now, 20 years later, I decide that I'm going to say something. Okay, and now they know, and he's denying it. Okay, but what my question to you is, should I put him on, like he goes to church and pretends to be this person that he's not, and I would like to put him on blast.
You want to walk up to the front of the church and make an announcement?
Yes, I do.
Tell me how it turns out. I love the drama.
I sure will.
I mean, but here's the thing. When you put people on blast like that, and you are perfectly in the right to do that, follow it up with some therapy for yourself, because you're going to be accused of a lot of things that, even if you know that it's not who you really are, you know, like you're a liar, you know, you came on to him, even at 12, he's going to try to accuse you of that. Get yourself into therapy before you actually do this. Okay?
Well, I have.
Okay.
It had, I mean, it was not just that.
I told his
Goose,
brother. He told me he had a really good surprise.
Goose, we got to figure out a better way to end these breaks. You see, I'm talking, he's talking, that's going on, and she's still trying to get her point across. And I will talk through these commercials, and you'll press the commercials, and I'll still be talking so that my point gets made. Damn. Oh, Vaughn, please.
Weeknights with me from 7 to midnight on The Quiet Storm. The only place you get that musical massage you need after a long, hard day.
There's a quiet storm, and it never felt like this before. I'm going down. Let's get closer.
I'm here for you from 7 to midnight on The Quiet Storm. 107.5 WBLS. Today's R&B and classic soul.
Fox 2. 107.5 WBLS. New York.
She's a mother.
Hey, Mommy, happy so gum.
Here. Oh, don't drop it on the floor. Germs.
She's crafty.
I know how to paint. I can sew. I do a little cooking.
She's a singer.
Struggle. In and out. Ups and downs.
Put that where? Back there.
She drops it like it's hot.
Brown juice in one hand and get right in the other.
She has Tourette's moments.
Although I do have to be honest with you, the last time that I went, Dame Dash! What did that have to do with anything?
She spazzes out.
No, you didn't tear up your 40-something-year-old body! No!
She's gangster.
Anybody who tries to get in the way is going to get rolled over.
She's the queen of all media. Wendy Williams. Since you've been listening this far, we're going to throw in a little bonus hour. You ready?
How long is this bonus hour gonna last? I'm getting addicted.
No, let me tell you, I love this extra hour.
Everything is organic here on the bonus hour.
Yeah, baby.
Hey, yo, check this out. It's Wendy, man.
Here it is.
It's the bonus hour on the Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS. New York.
All right. Election day, 2005. So glad my kid had school today. I didn't even know what to do. I woke up this morning in a panic, like, oh my gosh, there might not be school. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. Where's school? My brother and my sister-in-law are teachers in the Newark public school system. They've had the whole week off. Well, I mean, the week just started yesterday, but they have the whole week off. Well, no, I think my brother said they go back to school on Thursday and Friday. Same difference. It's like the whole week. I asked him whether they come into the comedy club tomorrow night. He said, you got my parking? I said, hell no. The usual $50 to park in Times Square. Melissa Morgan's going to be there tomorrow night. We talked to her last hour. Not to perform, but just to sit and laugh and stuff. At the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience at the Laugh Factory. I'm so glad that the gubernatorial race in Jersey is going to be over in a matter of hours. I mean, all the mudslinging and stuff like that. And, you know, I love scandality as much as the next person. But, you know. There are a few people on hold. I don't want to lose them. I don't have on the computer screen what they're calling about, but it's okay. We're going in blind. Hello, hi, it's Wendy. Hello? Okay, one down. Hello, hi, it's Wendy. Goose, are you sure the phone lines are set up to work correctly?
No, there's a red light on it.
There's a red light on the recorder, Goose.
There, try that one.
Wrong, see?
No.
Oh, was he wrong, Art?
No, that has nothing
Too pompous to admit it?
He had the yell light on something else. Somebody else was on hold, actually.
Mm-hmm. Hello?
Okay, let's try here.
Hello, hi, it's Wendy. Hello, hi, it's Wendy. Art, what is Goose doing?
No.
Goose is too sophisticated to admit when he's wrong. Arthur?
Yes.
What is he doing wrong? Let's catch him.
Unless it's up here.
Mm-hmm. Hello? Hello, hi, it's Wendy. Mm-hmm. I see how this is going down. You figure out whether the phones ring or work, and I'll just go into this story here. There was a student shot and killed an assistant principal and seriously wounded 2 other administrators at that particular high school. This all went down earlier today. Wow. Campbell County High School. It's in Knoxville, Tennessee. School to 1,400 students.
Hello?
And, hello?
Yes, can I speak to Wendy?
Yes, hi, speaking.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm hanging in there. My name is Darrell. I'm from Brooklyn.
Hey, Darrell.
I was thinking about Wendy Wayne, the Reverend Run.
Yes.
All of that. I never see him go to church. He's a reverend, but I don't see him going to church preaching or nothing. So that's the thing that's catching me.
But we've seen him wear his collar on the show. Where's he going in that collar?
Exactly. And I've been trying to reach you for the longest.
But you know what? You never see Whitney Houston go in the studio. I mean, we saw Bobby. I mean, a lot of the reality shows, you never see them actually go do their actual job, like what they're famous. Well, no, I can't say that. Danny Bonaducci goes on the radio.
Yeah, but, you know.
Nick and Jessica never went on tour or did anything because nothing ever happened until after that reality show. Then all of a sudden their career. I know what you mean, though. Yes.
Yeah. Well,
don't let me overtalk you. You jump right in.
Well, see, that's what I've been thinking. Every time I like watching it, but then again, my girl, she tells me that it seems like it's scripted.
Well, it does seem scripted.
You know, and he always want to be Mr. High Almighty, but don't go to church. How you gonna wear a collar and don't go to church? Or not even go to church? At least his brother goes in a little hut and he prays to Buddha.
Yeah.
But you know, he don't even get on his knees.
He writes his scripts though in the jacuzzi at the compound.
Yeah, that's crap too. So that's what I was thinking about.
Well, maybe they don't film on Sundays.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
True. And Art.
Yes.
I would like to go bowling and whip on him real quick.
He doesn't bowl anymore.
Well, you know, we could do a little wager.
I don't go out there anymore.
Say what?
I don't go out there anymore.
So you can't go to other bowling alleys?
And meet you?
How you doing?
No. It's no how you doing. I just want to bowl.
Yeah, but I got better things to do, man. You bowl with somebody else.
Hey, yo, Art, let me ask you a question. What's your average?
I didn't bowl. I hosted a party.
Art would have the microphone saying shout outs to, Jersey, Hillside, East Orange, Rutherford, what's good. That's like when I go to a party. Whenever I say I'm going to a party, I'm usually hosting. So I'm saying, what's up to Brownsville, Jersey City, Bronx, the
Well,
PX.
I'm saying what's up to Brooklyn, Sterling Street, and Nostrand.
There you go.
And,
Nostrand Avenue.
And the Bronx.
Shout out to Star.
And my girl, Jamela.
All right. And thank you for calling.
All right. You have a good night.
Now, let's go to line number 5 because Cindy is in Rockaway Park. The computer's finally working, I can see.
Hello?
Cindy, your husband of 4 years wants to go to Arizona with friends?
No.
Excuse me, Girl Fridays. That's what this says on the computer.
You know what I think it is? We might have lost
I'm
this.
not Girl Friday. I was on hold to give Artie a compliment.
No, not you. No. I'm talking to my interns. Wait, is this line 5, Goose?
Yeah. But I think what happened when we the phone was off the hook.
Oh.
So we might have lost.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Is your name Cindy?
No, it's Casey.
Oh, hi, Casey.
Hi.
How you doing?
I
It's
just wanted to
Wendy.
tell Artie that he is too funny. 'Cause yesterday, when Wild Thing was playing and he was doing all of those sounds, and then he did the sucking noise, I fell out, and my children were like, "Mommy, what are you laughing at?" You know, and all I could tell them is just the sound effects because they didn't understand what was going on.
Right.
But he really adds a lot to your show. You know, he's like one of the best additions that you have.
Thank you. But it actually wasn't art yesterday. Those were the button stylings of Trev Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
Okay, and then props to Trev Hollywood because he had me cracking up. And that's always good to have.
Yeah, well, that's what we're here for.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening. Bye-bye. Yeah. Art, you just got tossed over.
No, I didn't. I told him.
All right, calm down, Art, please.
I could take him the credit.
Art!
He didn't like that at all. I don't take people's credit.
All right.
I'm going to be on the radio.
Oh.
Like some people I know.
That's me. I give credit where credit is due. I don't.
You admitted you don't give credit. You admitted you take credit.
Excuse me. No, I don't. I'm full of good ideas. When somebody comes up with a better one, like you and the laugh tracks, I was just talking about you earlier today about bigger business. I said Artie came up. No, that's going to be big.
I'm just talking about in general. You admit it, but go ahead, call her.
Wait, in what particular situation? I've stolen from someone.
There's so many. I don't remember.
I'm a style stealer and I don't give credit? Excuse me? I was just talking earlier with my business partner regarding how I give credit where credit is due.
Beautiful.
Artie came up with the laugh tracks and the sound effects about bigger business.
Oh.
I know, it doesn't work. I've already tried. Hello? Hey, put on some headphones. You don't have to listen, but you can just hear. Hey, lady, I'm sorry. Hello?
Hello, Wendy?
Yes, hi, I'm sorry. I was fighting with Art.
Hi, Wendy.
How are you?
I'm doing well. This is Keisha from the Bronx.
Hey,
how are you?
Keisha, I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great. What I like
You got to turn them up, girls.
You can't hear me?
No, not you, Keisha. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I just want to say that I heard you shouting out Lugos.
Oh, yeah.
But I want to let you know you got a black-owned custom blending here in Harlem.
Okay.
At 2310 Adam Clayton Boulevard.
Look, she's busting off.
And we're located between 135th and 136. I want to send you something over.
Okay.
So, you know, instead of referring to other people, you refer to our own.
I take a number 2 mixed with a number 4 and number 6.
I got you. What type of hair do you like?
I prefer wet and wavy.
Wet and wavy. Do you do any type of mixing together, or just straight wet and wavy?
No, I like wet and wavy strict.
Okay. And what's the length you told me?
I like a 20-inch, but 18 is the shortest I'll go.
I'm going to look out for you and send you something over, Wendy.
Well, thank you.
I want to give a shout-out to my sister, Adrian Bryant, and I want to give a shout-out to you guys over there at WBLS.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Can I tell you something, everybody? She said all of that, and she never said the name of her place. And I just watched it happen, because it's like if you spend a lot of time trying to get through on the phone, you want to, I mean, she gave the directions, but she never gave a website or the name of the place. So that shout-out went to deaf ears. You know what I mean? Okay, so Wendy, I know you can't read this. No, can we get Elisa in here? I wanted to ask her about the Lisa Ray. She is? Oh, she must be on the telephone. Okay, leave her alone. Leave her alone. It's very difficult to book the show enough as it is. Remember I was telling you that story last week, and then you heard it everywhere. The man who went to sit on the toilet at the Home Depot, and his booty was super glued to the toilet seat, and now he's suing. Well, the drama continues to unfold.
Damn, tore his skin off?
Tore his skin off. I mean, he, did some serious damage. It was wet super glue.
Ripped his eyes open.
Well, yup.
Literally.
Well, the authorities are sensing that there's something fishy about the story. The bathroom was inspected. There was no indication of anything being on the toilet seat. The allegations don't make sense. Things aren't adding up. He said he was stuck to the toilet seat for about 15 minutes. The paramedics, they claim, unbolted him from the seat.
If he was fat, it might have been suction. Sometimes that suck got a really...
All right. Please, if you're not going to add to the show, then just shh. I got a couple more stories. Oh, Zoe, what's the matter?
Nothing.
Oh, you raced in the room like you got something. Oh, thank you, Zoe. She's fabulous.
God, that image just changed.
Isn't she wonderful?
She went from frumpy to wow.
Yeah. Zoe was never frumpy. Oh, here comes Elisa. Oh boy, here she goes. Okay, here's our report, everybody, on the Lisa Ray and King Michael wedding. Go ahead.
Well, I called Lisa with Lisa Ray.
Okay.
And she said that...
Oh, please. What?
There is a question.
Oh, gosh.
We really don't want to talk about it right now.
Oh, gosh.
We'll get back to you. There's just some questions that came up about the engagement.
Like the prenuptial. Lisa Ray in my head doesn't do prenups.
I said, listen, she's like, please ask Wendy not to talk. I'm like, it's too late. She's like, we'll get back to you with everything. We
need the exclusive on this story.
Cheater.
I was invited to the wedding, for God's sakes. Oh, at my house over the past week since we got the invitation. We've been wondering, really, we were going to book our vacation.
And Headhunter just told me about the invite.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
The invite was really, really gushy and mushy.
Cheesy.
No, it's not cheesy. It was two people who really believe in love.
He probably got an investigator and was like, okay, let me find out she's still messing with them football players.
No, basketball player. What's the name of the basketball player?
Peyton.
Allegedly, Gary Payton, who divorced his wife, allegedly, to be with Lisa Ray. Allegedly, Gary Payton allegedly was saying, you're not going to have me embarrassed in front of the whole NBA. I brought you around my players and whatnot. And we've been for 4 years and like that.
Well, they're not talking about it right now.
Oh, my gosh.
There are questions.
Well, we decided at my house we're not going to go to the wedding, but we're going to. She's registered every place good, including Williams-Sonoma. So we're going to send a gift and stuff.
Well, I'll find out if we need to send a gift or if we need to send a condolence card.
Oh my gosh! But either way, we're going to find out first. Hopefully, here on the show.
Yeah, she was that close to being the queen.
And I was trying to push. I was like, "Is it her? Is it him?" She's like, "Elisa, I can't talk about it."
She's about to be crowned the queen with all that money. He probably did a full-blown investigation.
Yeah, you know what? Oh God!
The Caicos, we need to find out what's really good.
Yeah. They seem so in love, though. The size of her ring. Goose, is that another report? We're going to go to the phone as soon as you hang up that phone. It's very ghetto in here. If somebody's actually on the phone, you can't go to the phone line. I mean that in the best way. Shout out to Perry. Perry, you have a comment?
Hey, Wendy. No, this is not Perry.
Wait, what line did you press, Goose? Oh, this is Franny.
This is Big Franny May. How you doing?
Hey, Franny May. That's Art.
Kind of big.
Art is back.
I know. Big on personality, man.
Yeah, go ahead, Franny.
Anyway, I just want to, I gave you a fact one time. I told you after the after party, we were going to have the Wendy Williams experience thing, have all our little sound effects.
Yes, you did tell me that. I remember your facts. She invites people over to her house for a party. And then after, you kick out the guest, and then your main close crew stays, and everybody's responsible for a sound effect.
Right.
Of course, this is after drinks and maybe some Get Right, and then they're all, listeners of the show. It's very funny, Franny. Nice to have you here.
I mean, oh my God, I just wanted to call to tell you I love you. I mean, even in my conversation, we do Wendy Williams sound effects. If something is like real dramatic, we go dun dun dun. We have our own, little Wendy Williams experience all through life.
Thank you, Franny.
Okay, and what was with the lonely guy with Artie wanting the ball? What was that about?
I don't know. He might have been you were a friend in his head, probably, Artie. All right, Freddie Mae.
All right, then.
Thanks for calling. Bye-bye.
All right, hon.
Now, Helena is on line 6, Goose, and she's asking about plastic surgery. Hey, Helena.
Hello.
How can I help you?
Hi, can I speak to Wendy?
Yeah, it's me.
Hi, Wendy. How are you?
Good.
Good. I just wanted to make a comment. When the lonely guy called in and wanted to bowl with Art, why did Art have to be so mean to him?
You know what? A lot of you all ask me the same question about why am I mean to Art, and I'm not mean to Art.
No, not why you're mean to Art. Why did Art have to be so mean to the caller that wanted to bowl with him?
I'm going to tell you why. Art has been riding on a semi-mood all day.
Uh-huh.
A little tiny mood, Art? Not with me. I'm talking about in general.
Right. All right.
Yeah, you have. Let's ask.
That's all we wanted to know. I was ready to see all the time. I just absolutely loved your show, but once in a while, Art was so pissy.
Oh, well, he just told me why.
All right.
Art is changing his whole image, and apparently instead of having all of his clothing that he ordered online with your Armani and your Calvin Klein and Cavalli and stuff, you had it delivered here to the radio station. Yeah. And so you were expecting your delivery today, and Steve, you just went downstairs, his delivery, everything came up. All right, so he feels better now.
All right, then that's good. So thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Helena. Fantosh is from Rockland, and she wants to talk about an old blind item. Chances are I probably don't really want to unblind it. Oh, I'm sorry, line 2. Hello?
You know what? I just called and I spoke with Wendy, and I was the fool that told her about my new business in Harlem without telling the name.
Oh, you got that too! You're gangsta!
And this is Keisha.
Hey, what's the business called?
It's called Ounce by Ounce.
There you go.
It's Ounce by Ounce. I'm so excited. Wanted to speak to you. I said, I got to call back.
I'm glad you called back.
Thank you.
That's my businesswoman. All right, take care.
You. Please shout me out again.
You have just done it on the radio.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Guess what, everybody? There's apparently an audio recorded conversation between a community activist and the business manager of the New York Yankees star Gary Sheffield and his wife. And his wife, it's revealed in this conversation that the activist attempts to blackmail the couple over a sex video supposedly involving the singer R. Kelly. Do you recall me talking about Gary Sheffield's wife and R. Kelly and a sex tape? Okay? It's about to go down. Gary Sheffield and his wife wanted this guy and his story put on smash, like forget about it. Gary standing by his wife saying that, you know what? First of all, this is before we were married and everybody's lived their lives. Second of all, my wife is saying she was never with R. Kelly like that. So why is this even coming up? This is Gary standing up, holding his wife down in the situation. Well, child, this man has an attorney. He's a self-described minister by the name of Derek Mosley. And he's accusing them he's being accused of the extortion. It's going to trial. I say all that to say I was trying to be so dramatic, getting confused. Wow. He was asking them originally for $20,000, Gary Sheffield and his wife.
Kevin Lyles.
What?
Kevin Lyles.
What?
Then Kevin Lyles said that anytime you needed him, you could call him. He's always there and all that.
Yes, he did.
Well, he's fronting right now.
Wait a minute. This is a Tourette's moment. I'm sorry. It runs in the family. This has nothing to do.
Calls to the show. He came up here to promote his boring book, and now he's not returning no calls. He straight came up here and just fronted.
He said he'd help with Dons and Divas.
He's not returning none of the girls' calls in the back. He's not doing none of that.
Oh, all right.
He's fronting right now.
Well, maybe we need to pull out. Zoe, can you get me the Kevin Lyles file, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you didn't even get that bad on him.
Thank you, Zoe.
He's fronting.
All right. Being Wendy Williams. Ow. It's just me, y'all. Being Wendy Williams. You know what? The Sheffield should have just laid low. Because the tape is probably going to be the truth. The couple's business manager, Rufus Williams, recorded conversation with Mosley last year after Mosley contacted him about the tape. At one point, Mosley, this is the guy with, who allegedly had sex with Mrs. Sheffield, told Williams that anybody that wanted to be immoral, they would have flat called one of those tabloids to see how much money they could get. Oh, in other words, Mosley's saying, I'm coming right to you all with the money. I'm not immoral. Well, Rufus Williams, this is the couple's business manager, testified yesterday, Monday, that Mr. Mosley told the Sheffields that they needed to atone and she needed to repent. how much is it worth to them? Mosley then asked, how much is it worth to them? When somebody from the team wanted to get somebody big in the team, in the front office just wanted to buy the tape, how much is it worth to you? Damn. Oh, Sheffield, please. And Mrs. Sheffield, everyone has a past. Goodness knows, mother has lived. But wow. A recorded conversation. Then that'll be all on eBay and stuff. Not eBay.
On the internet.
Yeah. I was going to say, where do you want people to go and get that information you get?
Mixtapes.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. You put a nice beat under it. Give me a beat.
Yeah. All right. There we go. Okay.
Oh, never mind. Oh. Hello, Miss Sheffield. Yeah. Stop. I've lost my... you're no Fred Norris. I mean, you're getting there.
Well, you have to change banks. That's why. It takes a little long. You have to change banks.
I bet you Fred Norris doesn't change banks.
Yeah, and I bet you Fred Norris has better equipment, too.
How dare you? How dare you?
They don't use as many as we do.
You always have to hit way below the belt.
Well, and he doesn't use as many as we do either.
They get more guests than we do, so we got to fill up our time.
There you go.
With sound effects.
There you go. That works.
Flowetry is scheduled to do an autographing in New York this week of their new CD, Flowology. As a matter of fact, today, we missed it, 12 noon, Columbus Circle at the Borders. I like them.
You really like them.
On Thursday, they're going to be at Carol's Daughter. You know what? Truth be told, I like them as a group. I enjoy having conversation with them. I don't much pay attention to their music.
No.
Is that terrible?
But what about the...
They say they're not lesbians, Art.
One of them, man.
Oh, gosh. Is that the one that lost all the weight? Please don't talk direct.
No, it's the one with these two.
Oh.
The ugly one.
Oh, no. No, they're not. They say that they're not. I missed my opportunity to have them on the show. Now they got their CD. They're in town. And, well, everybody go out and get the CD. It drops actually... Is today the 8th or the 7th?
8th.
Oh, it drops today. Did I just say that in the beginning of the conversation? Oh, gosh, what is the matter with me? Flowology. It's in stores today. Go out and pick that up. Do we have a copy of that in the back or anything? Can I have one that I can listen to in my truck?
Sure. Are you going to re-listen to it? You going to bump Junk Jeezy?
No. Jeezy never gets junk.
Uh-oh.
I have a dirty backpack slot in my car that stays occupied with a DP artist.
There you go.
Now, currently, I must tell you...
Common?
No, Common is no longer in there.
Most Def?
No, Most Def. Think about the dirty backpacker who was discovered at the Apollo who recently came in here.
Oh, wow.
Who?
Life.
Exactly.
Oh.
I just wanted to see if you remember. I gave his CD a chance. And Life replaced Jill Scott.
Oh, it was after a long run.
Jill Scott had a long run in the dirty backpack slot.
I remember.
So now I'm going to take Life out to replace with Flowetry.
Okay.
I would like to hear what their CD sounds like. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll talk about Beyonce, Jamie Foxx, we'll take your phone calls. Hey, Wendy, Art, and Goose. Wendy, are you possibly pregnant again?
Oh!
Are you attracted to John Legend because you seemed too friendly in your head when he came by the show? One last question. Why would you wear a mini skirt while you have your period? Ooh. You should know better. Oh, that's from Jennifer Reed. Jennifer, first of all, because nobody takes care of a period anymore with a little strip of Bounty. You know what I mean? I mean, leaking is so 70s, isn't it? There are 4 girls in the room, 5 including me. Let's be honest. I promise, I swear to you, I won't call out your names. When's the last time you girls experienced a leak? Just raise your hand. Do you experience leaks from time to time?
About 2 weeks ago.
One of the girls said from time to time.
Ew, which one?
That one. That's why, and because I took Midol, so I didn't have any bloating. So that's why. And yeah, I do like John Legend. He's a friend in my head. Where did the pregnancy question come from? Exactly.
I think you wanted it out loud, and then you reminded yourself that it was there.
Can you translate, Art? What?
You said for me? Come on, Dominican.
Damn goose. Let's take a break, everybody. We'll be back. Vaughn Harper comes up at 7 o'clock with The Quiet Storm. More gossip, and of course, your entertaining phone calls. I got a few advice faxes, too. And of course, interesting stories in the news. It all is straight ahead on the Wendy Williams Experience at 107.5 WBLS. WBLS! You're calling number 10!
Oh my God!
Guess what? You just picked up your share of the money. You just picked up $1,000.
I gotta pull over, girl. I'm driving. I'm so excited.
Who knows? You could be our next winner.
Well, I'm glad that we've made life a little easier for you, Bert.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Let everybody know the only radio station with the $107,000 cash guarantee.
I love 107.5 WBLS. Yeah.
Hey, this is Lisa Ray, and guess what? Wendy's not all that bad. In fact, she's kind of great. Okay, Artie, where's my money?
Yo, what's up? This is the Flow Assist.
This is the songstress.
And you're listening to the Wendy Williams Experience.
And we're not gay.
Truly, Wendy, I know you're interested, but we're not.
Really?
What's up, y'all? This is Charlie Wilson, and you listen to the bonus hour on 107.5 WBLS.
I love that whole strip from Lisa Ray, Flowetry. I never heard that one. They must have just did that. They were up at Steve's show. I think they did that in the other room. Oh, you guys.
Thanks, Anthony.
Flowetry, how you doing? No, you know what? We do have to get them in here. And Art's in the back finding me that Flowetry CD. I'd like to check it out. Dear Wendy, I'm looking to purchase a mink fur jacket for Christmas. Just wondering what the prices are for a baseball mink. I know you always big up Demetrio Furs, and I would like to know if they have a website. Also, can you give the address? Also, whatever happened to the pictures from your album release party? Just to let you know, I've been a fan since the Lips days, and I remember your birthday party at the Ritz with the intro and those kids. Microphone check, 1 2 1 2. Wow, you've been around since forever. It's from Giselle in Queens. Thank you, Giselle. A baseball mink jacket, Giselle. You're looking at starter price for a good quality mink, $1,500. Yeah, Demetrio Furs is not only is it a showroom, but they actually get the skins and so on. They're one of the larger ones in the fur districts. 30th Street, 30th, not 38th. 30th Street between 6th and 7th. And you spelled the name correctly. No, you didn't. It's DIMITRIO. Bill and Pete, it's a family business. And they're there every day. Call them, directory assistance. And baseball mink, yep. Do you want it with the hood or without? Oh, well, I like this one, but it doesn't have a hood. Oh, no problem. We'll put one on for you. How big do you want it? I mean, they're good. They're good. So, yeah. And the album release party pictures. They were up on one of the party websites, and I guess they're down now. This hour of the show is brought to you by MCU. Don't forget about the WBLS Christmas Party with a Purpose, December 17th, Marriott Marquis. It's in the Broadway Ballroom. Yeah, featuring a full buffet, live entertainment, Jaheim, Donnell Jones, and more. 212 Ticketmaster. Get your tickets now for December 17th. We'll all see you there. Me and Vonnie will be in full regalia. 307-7171, Steve Harvey, Mark Jordan, Champagne, all of us will all be there. And the proceeds for our Christmas Party with a Purpose benefit the anti-domestic violence programs Safe Horizon and Day One. So hope to see you there. Now I'm going to take caller number 10 on the phone right now so you can see Jewel Diamond Taylor, a motivational speaker. Thursday the 10th, that's this week. Now, Jewel Diamond Taylor is going to be at Passaic County Community College in Paterson, New Jersey. If you feel as though your life is stuck on stall, then maybe you do need some motivation. Why not get it from the motivational stylings of Jewel Diamond Taylor? All right, caller number 10 right now wins those passes. Dial carefully. Big Franny Mae, it wasn't me who was pressing the moo. Franny Mae says, Art, you're stinky. The moo and the crickets. Boo. Yeah. I just wanted to repeat, though. And thank you for not including my name in that fax. That was Art. Telephone, anybody? Beyonce and her mother, Tina Knowles, along with Kelly Rowlands, they left Michelle's name out of the mix. But they're donating.
Wendy.
Yes, hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
This is so-called the lonely guy. I guess Art is scared to bowl with me.
Oh.
It's not I'm not lonely.
Mm-hmm. You just feel like Art is like a friend in your head, right?
A friend in my head.
Yes, I understand why you asked him to bowl. You'll have to pardon Art. He was waiting for his new clothes to come in. Now that his clothes are in, he's...
Only thing I was saying that if we bowl and I lose, he has a T-Rex moment saying my first and last name and say loser. And if I win, he does the same of saying I'm the winner and he's the loser.
So all you wanted him to do was to say your name on the radio, but you're on the radio now. Go ahead and say it.
No. I want Art to say my name and then he's the loser.
Okay. All right,
but
sir.
I understand he's a chicken, but
hold on a moment. There's nobody at the perch. Hold on, sir. Are you ready? Let me press my own damn buttons. Wait, hold on.
Yeah. Some of the buttons are.
Damn. All right, bye. I don't know how to turn them off, so we'll just let the crickets ride out.
What's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Wendy.
Hi. I was just going to say that Beyonce and Kelly and the Knowles family are donating $1 million to the survivors of Hurricane Katrina.
Wow.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
They're doing that through their Survivor Foundation.
Really?
Yeah. I think that's great. Oh, how phony was that?
I thought somebody was going to screen the call. I didn't know that you were going to just pick right up. But since I'm on the air right now, I was going to say a special thank you to you.
Oh, okay. You're welcome.
Yeah, this is Mills from Action Videos.
Hi.
Hey, how's it going? And I went to Virginia State. I heard you mentioned Art went to Virginia State. I want to find out what year he went there because I went to Virginia State too.
Well, he only went there to get into college. He did not want to obtain his degree there as it's a substandard school, by his opinion. So what he did was he sorted out going there. I guess that's because that's where he got accepted. Then he ended up getting his degree from Penn.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, he got
a lot of people. Yeah, I transferred to Virginia Commonwealth after 2 years, so a lot of people go that route.
Why'd you transfer?
Richmond, Pittsburgh, Petersburg was a little bit too rural for me.
It was very rural, right?
And only 30 minutes up the 95 is VCU.
Oh.
And it's very urban.
Yeah.
A lot going on up there.
Okay. Thank you for calling. Zoe,
well, thanks again for coming on. Did you get the package I sent?
No.
I sent you a package, a thank you letter and everything. So thank you.
Well, okay, I'll look for the package.
And stay in touch.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Hello? Zoe, why are you in the garbage can?
I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for something.
What?
Something I wrote down, but I think I lost it.
Uh-oh. Hello? Hello? Are you there? Goose, you're chewing like a queen, please. Hello, hi, you're on the radio.
Hey, Wendy, what's shaking?
Oh, well, you know.
Oh, well, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Monday. I got to be calling to win tickets, but it's okay.
Oh, did we get a winner for the tickets?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, she's on the phone with the winner in the other room.
Oh, well. Well, anyway. Just calling to say hi. Good afternoon to you, Miss Wendy.
Well, I appreciate you listening.
My name is Emmy. I'm calling from Richmond Hill, Queens.
Well, thank you, Emmy.
Yes, I want to give a shout-out to my homegirl, Najib, in the Bronx.
Okay.
My boyfriend, Jerry, at North Shore, working right now.
All right, and thank you.
Thank you.
Have a nice...
Being a great lady.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
She said ciao. Wait, hold on. Hello? Is the next caller there? Okay, very well, because Elisa's in here.
No, I just got a call behind the scenes from one of our record label friends.
Okay.
That said that Blair Underwood, at his signing, he has Kim Fields hanging with him. A very unapproachable Kim Fields.
They're not messing around. Period.
I said I would ask you.
Period. End of statement. I have no question in my mind. Mrs. Underwood, don't worry about your Blair. If that's his only choice, he's staying faithful and married and in love with you. How you doing?
And they said said a lot of people are saying that they heard about it from you.
Oh, God. That was my first time meeting Blair. Do you know who used to, you know who's been out on a date with Blair? I mean, with Kim Fields? Artie, life of the party.
What?
He's in the back, I guess, trying on his new Armani. Yeah. What? He's been around. You ever hear the stories that he tells about Lola Falana coming in after being beat up by Sammy Davis Jr.? Coming into the house late at night in the morning. It's a little tiny Art, like 5 years old, peering around the wall. Miss Gladys, that's Art's mom. Artie, you tell Miss Gladys and Lola, family friends, really close and stuff. So, Lola would come in and Miss Gladys would open up. I think he said they did actually eat the sardine sandwiches. That's what they would enjoy eating. Like the Golden Girls break out the cheesecake. Miss Gladys and Miss Lola would break out I was gonna say Miss Artie. And Art would be peering around the corner and hear all about it. Mm-hmm. He gets around. Jamie Foxx does too. He's about to star in another movie. Blood on the Leaves. Doesn't that sound like a good one? It's a murder mystery. And it's based on white racists, apparently a person or a group of people who were acquitted of murdering several blacks during the Civil Rights era. And so, no word on when this comes out, but he's constantly working. Good for him. Take my money. Wendy, I really enjoyed the exhibit interview. I love his show, Pimp My Ride. Yada, yada, yada. That's from Coco Ma. Thank you. Wendy, I was at the movies on Friday on 23rd Street in Chelsea, and to see Saw 2. And seated 2 seats down from me was Method Man. And a woman, blah, 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 because I saw his wife on Crit. Oh, the woman that he allegedly was with, light skin, long hair, or a weave chick. He was with, has dark brown. They look like they were, and carrying. I don't know any of this to be true. Wendy, Nicole Murphy is proving that looking good is the best revenge. This is Eddie Murphy's soon-to-be ex-wife. The recent issue of Jet, she was posing in a bikini with her youngest child. Nicole had 5 kids, but you'd never know it by the photos. I know, she does look amazing. I got an Artie celebrity spotting. I'll get to the gist. Wendy, on Thursday, I was at the Bergen County toll booth at 11 p.m. waiting in traffic, yada, yada, easy pass. I was in the pay lane. I'm sitting there for about 4 minutes waiting for the lane to start. Finally, I get pissed. I open up my car door and I step out to see what's going on. It's the toll booth clerk smiling and carrying on, taking pictures with Artie. He was the passenger in this silver Benz at the toll booth, and I recognized Artie from the Laugh Factory. The driver was the same tribe as Kobe Bryant's wife. Artie looked very nice in a pinstripe suit. Anywho, the man is definitely a superstar in the making. I definitely did not detect any how you doing in Artie. That's from Simone, from the how you doing state. That means Jersey. Wow. I wonder if this was really Artie. What is that in the microphone?
Pinstripes.
That's you chewing, Goose. Wow, you really do chew like a cow on a cud. Come on, let's talk to some people before we leave. Hello?
Hey, Wendy. I know it's about time for you to go. This is Adrian.
Hi, Adrian.
Hey, did you hear about that story about the ball player in Philly, the pitcher?
Yeah. With the gasoline in
What the
it.
hell is going on? Now, you know this is the same dude whose moms got kidnapped last year.
Shut up!
Yeah, they held her for the $6 million ransom down in Caracas, and they were the dope dealers.
Yo.
And they had that $6 million ransom out on her. Yeah, this is the same dude.
Okay, everybody. What's the pitcher's name? Because I don't really follow baseball like that.
Urbina.
Okay. The pitcher for the Phillies, everybody, was arrested for attempted murder. Tell the rest of the story.
Poured gas on him.
Yeah.
It was supposedly over a gun. Some of them had cuts and burns on their backs. And
right. They're saying that the pitcher dude attacked some of the employees at the house with a machete.
Well, he claimed that they were just chilling in the pool. And he said they were trying to take advantage of him. He said all he did was talk to him crazy. Wow. And then he left and went to bed.
Wow.
This makes Jason Williams look like a Boy Scout.
Yeah, I wonder what's going to happen with this. Thanks for calling, Adrian.
All right, now.
Bye-bye. Art, were you in a pinstripe suit at 11 p.m. on Thursday nights with a girl, and you were in the passenger seat of a silver Benz, taking pictures with the toll booth operator?
Like last Thursday or last...
It was last Thursday. Yeah. I got the report right here. She said she was waiting to pay her toll for 4 minutes. Finally, she got out of her car to see what the hell was going on at the toll booth. She sees you smiling and cooning.
I had to represent the show. I didn't want to give you a bad name.
In a pinstripe suit with a girl driving a Benz?
With some benefit. I was like a date for benefit.
What was it benefiting?
Some disease. Some skin disease. I went there for the free food.
I see you put your heart all into, So who was the girl?
A friend of mine. She lives in Saddle River.
Oh, that's the girl with the money.
One of them.
Oh, wow. That's my Artie.
Hand claps, huh?
He puts his own hand claps.
I'm trying to go on there.
Don't try to escape the mic now that it's just sizzling up. You and your friend in Saddle River.
Your hair looks great.
Whatever.
Oh, here we go.
Please. Well, I have to go. Damn. Shout out to John and them at Beyond Images. I just got your fax. Thank you so much. They do a lot of rapper wheels and whatnot over there. They're dropping names here, but I've had it. Between Method Man and Art, I've just had it. Finding all kinds of stuff in the cars and whatnot. I love you guys, though. Look at all the pictures of the wheels that they do. Art, do you need some rims for your Lexus?
They do all kind of custom work and they're great.
Oh, you've been?
Well, I've seen the stuff, yeah, but they're off the hook. Anything you can imagine, they can make.
Is this like the East Coast version of where Exhibit Show is?
Better. They probably come to John and steal his ideas.
Wow.
John is the man.
Well, then shout out to you all, John. At Beyond Images.
That's right.
Shout out to you all at the Bergen toll booth. Shout out to everybody at, what's the hair store called on 125th Street? Man, I forgot. Homegirl called back though. It was good.
There's something.
Uh-oh. Wendy, what's the news on Denzel? I heard he moved out and was getting a divorce. Yep, that's about all we heard too. All right, everybody. Love you for listening. Come back tomorrow if you would like. If not, can we persuade you in some way? I'll offer art services. All right, I love you. Take care. Vaughn's next with The Quiet Storm. Bye.
The Wendy Williams broadcast